Welcome back. As we look to the 2015 and 2016 year at the AAE, there's just a few logistical things in regard to parking that I wanted to cover. Now, parking is pretty straightforward. Everyone is going to receive a hard copy of this map. If you do not have one, please just contact me and I can easily email it to you. We spent a fairly good amount of time figuring out how we can allot spaces in the north parking lot here next to elementary, as well as the south parking lot, and working on figuring out if we could accommodate all staff members. And the answer is yes. Pleasantly, yes, we can. So you're looking at our two staff lots right here, the north side and the south side, and then all of our students and guests will be parking in the new parking structure far north on campus. If you look at this for any length of time, you'll notice that it's very straightforward. And all those staff members working in the A building, the B building, the C building, the E building, and all CDU staff whose office is in A will be parking in the north side lot. All staff members in the D buildings, the F buildings, G, M, N, O, P, Q, T, and magnet teachers who arrive later in the day will be parking in the south side lot. Now we literally have about enough spaces for the number of staff members we have working. So it's a tight fit, but everyone can fit, which is the good news. And everyone can be relatively close to their respective classes. Though this map is straightforward, it's really easy to access your parking lot if you arrive to school before 7:15. If you arrive before 7:15, feel free to come in and access either lot at your convenience. It's after 7:15 where our traffic flow pattern really goes into effect. After 7:15, we generally close the south parking lot right here, as you can see on this map, as well as this map. Traditionally, we have closed that, and that is very crucial because otherwise people come in Mana. They want to take a left turn. They back this traffic up. They back the traffic up behind them, and traffic does not flow as seamlessly as it can. So we started shutting this down actually last year, and it made for a more efficient drop-off. So we will continue to shut that down for the time at 7:15. This doesn't pose any real difference to our secondary teachers 6 through 12. However, elementary teachers over here in the D buildings, grades 3, 4, and 5, this presents a little bit of a challenge because their classes don't start until 8:05 a.m. They might not all get here before 7:15. So the question is, how do I access this lot after 7:15? Also, how do you access your respective spaces here after 7:15 as well, because there will be the traffic flowing in designated directions. So I want to kind of go over that, and at the end of it, if you have any questions or concerns or even any suggestions on how to improve this, please do not hesitate to share those with me. So I'm just going to review the traffic flow pattern just really quick before we get into the details. During drop-off in the morning, some parents choose to access our campus via Potomac Road, travel south through our parking area, drop their child off, and then proceed to Mana Road and take a left out Mana. Others choose to enter Mana and travel north through the parking, drop their child, and then exit Potomac. Either one of these is fine, but please, either one of these are fine. So if you need to access this parking lot, the south side parking lot, Entering in and taking a left is going to pose a problem, as I already mentioned. So what I would ask you to do is, if you would like to access this south parking lot, to enter Potomac Road, to travel south, and then right here, where our parents would traditionally take a left to exit campus, I would ask that you go straight into the parking lot. There will be cones up, but you will be able to pass by those cones. This way, we do not have to interrupt the flow of traffic. Those behind you can still take a left and exit as they normally would. You would be able to access the south side parking lot with little trouble. You will have to travel a further distance, but it will not interrupt the traffic flow. One of the cautions that I'd like to present is that students will be accessing campus on this side. Okay, so they will be paralleling Manor Road along the staff parking lot through two different crosswalks right here. And generally we have no traffic going across. And if you choose to do that, there will be traffic going across, obviously, so please proceed with extreme caution. Mrs. Lamb and I will try to be out in this crosswalk area. As you already know, sometimes things happen and we're unable to do that, but we'll try to be out there, one of us at least. And either way, please just proceed with caution and you can access the south parking lot. Now, the next question is, those of you parking on the north parking lot right here, right next to the elementary building, okay, if you're planning on parking here, how do you access it? Based on this, accessing that area without interrupting the flow of traffic would mean that you come down Manor Road, take a right as the rest of the traffic does, and pull into your spot. Again, you would just come down Manor, take a right, and access your spot in this area right here. This is the east side of the elementary parking lot. If you are planning on parking closer to the buildings on the west side of the elementary parking lot right here, please come in Potomac, go with the flow of traffic, and simply pull forward and take your parking position. I hope this is straightforward enough. Again, if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to contact me. And just to reiterate, if you show up before 7:15, there's absolutely no problem. Please enter Manor Road and access your parking spot with much more convenience. If you choose to arrive after 7:15, not a big deal, but please just access it either via Potomac to come across to the south side, or if you're going to park in the elementary, from Potomac on the west side here. Otherwise, if you're going to go to elementary parking lot on the east side, you would need to be able to come in Manna and take a right. Thank you very much for your time.